I think you should watch this. I think you should look at the number of articles that Richard Gadd and Jessica, the actress, have done and how Netflix and he have promoted this. I think you should look at him saying, I am some sort of mental case, and judge for yourselves. Because I can't change your mind on this. I can just rebut what has been said. You need to make up your own minds. But my mind is made up. He's a liar. And my friends say likewise.
Those are the words of Fiona Harvey, a woman who claims to be the stalker character in the hit Netflix show Baby Reindeer. Now, the show is based on the true story of comedian Richard Gadd, who's been stalked by an older woman named Martha in the show. Harvey has since broken her silence in an interview with Piers Morgan to dispute the show's portrayal of her, which she claims led to severe online harassment and even death threats. Harvey herself, though, admitted that she'd actually never watched the show and only heard about a few of the scenes. She asserted that the show was a complete work of fiction, with only a few facts being accurate.
It's a work of fiction, it's a work of hyperbole, as I've always said. And there are two true facts in that. His name is Richard Gadd, and he worked as a jobbing barman on benefits in the Holy Arms, and we met.
About their meeting, the 58-year-old said Gadd had never given her a cup of tea as depicted in the show, and claimed that she had never interrupted a conversation with another barman.
You first met him, I mean, the show shows you coming in to a London pub, you've just named the pub, and he's working behind the bar, Richard Gadd, and he offers you a cup of tea. Is that what happened?
No, that's not correct. He didn't offer me a cup of tea. Nobody gets anything free from the Holy Arms. I was in for a meal with a drink of lemonade, and I was very, very hungry. I'm diabetic, so very hungry. So that's.
And did you talk to him?
He interrupted a conversation. There was another barman there, and he said, "Oh, you're Scottish," and basically commandeered the conversation. I was talking to somebody. It's pretty rude to interrupt. So he seemed to be obsessed with me from that moment onward.
He further denied Gadd had followed her home and peered through her window, or that she'd turned up at his house, attacked his ex-girlfriend, or contacted his parents, or even threatened them. She did, however, admit.
Have a baby reindeer.
I had a toy reindeer.
So that's true.
And he'd shaved his head. That bit is true. And there were reindeers in the shops. It was Christmas time or something. It was a joke. So I have inadvertently penned the name of the show.
Right. But that is true.
That's true. That's a true fact.
Morgan then would grill Harvey on whether she sent Gadd 41,000 emails, 350 voice messages, 744 tweets, and 166 letters. She initially denied contacting him before confessing to jokey banter emails, as she would put it, also saying it was 18 or 14 tweets and sending him only one letter. Harvey shared that she is dating a lawyer and she is considering legal action against Gadd, Netflix and the Daily Mail for defamation of character.
What do you feel about Richard Gadd?
I think he's psychotic, and I think that anyone going along, being in that play, and doing this to somebody, I find the behaviour outrageous.
Gadd has not officially disclosed the inspiration behind the character Martha, which Jessica Gunning plays in the show, and he has requested that fans refrain from speculating about the real-life counterparts of his characters. In an Instagram story posted on 26th of April, Gadd wrote, "People I love, have worked with and admire, including Sean Foley, are unfairly getting caught up in speculation. Please don't speculate on who these real-life people could be. That's not the point of our show." Amateur online sleuths have linked real-life director and writer Sean Foley with the made-up character of Darian O'Connor in the show, a man who sexually grooms and then later rapes Donnie Dunn's character in the show, which of course Richard Gadd said really happened to him. In an interview with Variety after the show's release, Gadd said Baby Reindeer was all emotionally 100% true. It's all borrowed from instances that happened to me and real people that I met. But of course, you can't do the exact truth for both legal and artistic reasons. I mean, there's certain protections that you can't just copy someone else's life and name and put it onto a television show, he would say. He would go on to say, and obviously we are very aware that some of the characters in it are vulnerable people, so you don't want to make their lives more difficult, so you have to change things to protect yourself and protect other people.